We're back. We're back. Yeah. Hey, girl.
Hey,
Hey, hey.
what up? Hey,
Hey, hey.
what up?
My bad. All right. So we're back, man. How was your holiday, baby?
It was great. How was yours?
It was awesome. Did I take care of you?
You did.
Good, because
You took your own advice from last week?
I
Is that what you're
tried
saying?
to I tried to teach them, that if you don't get your wife something for Christmas, you're not gonna get any cooter.
Was that the lesson?
That was the lesson. No
Okay.
gift, no cooter.
That's not what I said.
What did you say?
I said no gift, no head.
Oh,
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You ain't got no head, have you? I've been tired.
I got slighted. I've been slighted.
That ain't the topic today.
All right, y'all. Here is the topic today. We just wanted to kill a little bit of time because we know we got some people coming in. We're a little bit live, a little bit earlier than we normally are because we wanted to have time to really get into this topic. And the topic today, whew, it's gonna raise some eyebrows. Man, this is a good one. It's a good one. Should a step parent or step girlfriend or boyfriend
Mm-hmm.
be able to discipline your child if you leave them with them?
You mean physically, though, right?
Physically, yes.
Okay.
And you know what? Physically, but discipline them. Period. Because some people don't want other people saying nothing to their kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll put an emphasis on physical, but verbally as well.
Yeah.
All right. So put in your comment. I know we got people joining the live. Throw in the comments what you think. Oh man, get off my hoodie. I got this for Christmas. Get off my hoodie. Hey,
That's Buck. You know he don't like
yeah,
us.
forget Buck. Might think about no damn Buck. Buck, let me know, man. We gonna start it out with you tonight. Should a step whoop their ass? I hear you, Buck. I hear you, Buck. Hey, Kiara.
Hey, Kiki.
We finna get into this, man. This is a good topic. We finna get into this. All right. So Buck said, "Whoop their ass. Beat them kids. Beat them. Whoop they motherfucking ass." All right. Now let's get serious. So I'm gonna pass it on to you first, wife.
Mm-hmm.
Being that me and you have done this for 20-some years,
Mm-hmm.
let me know what you think. Passing it to you.
I think it depends on the relationship. I think somebody already said that too. And it depends on what you're comfortable with. Like, even though I've been around Kobe since he was one, I've never physically disciplined him. I just didn't feel comfortable physically disciplining him. Now, when it comes to like punishing him or taking something away or making him sit down, I'm all good with that. But everybody's not comfortable with physically disciplining somebody else's child, and that's sometimes because of the other parent, and it's sometimes because of their own reasonings. I just never felt comfortable because I never wanted to have to explain. I never wanted that to be an issue between me and Quita. We have a peaceful relationship. Yeah, I have a peaceful co-parenting relationship, and the last thing I would ever want to do is mess that up because I decided to spank Kobe and she disagreed with me spanking him. That would be left up to you. Now, there are some relationships where I feel like there's step parents that have earned the right to whoop they stepchild,
motherfucking ass.
especially if you are the one that's really caring for that child, like you are I mean, there's some step parents that do more for their kids, do more for the step kids than the real parent do. So, how you gonna tell me I can spend all my money, I can spend all my time on your kid, but you're not okay with me disciplining your kid, and you're not even standing up and doing for your kid?
No, I agree with that totally. I'm reading books, and Buck said Deborah has every right to discipline Brayden, and I salute you for that,
I love
Buck.
that.
Jensia, any kids in my house, spare the ride. Hey, real talk. See, that's old school, Jensia. No, real talk. You knew
Yeah.
that if you went to somebody else's house and you got out of line, you get your ass whooped, right?
Yeah.
But now,
These new school parents ain't like that.
they ain't like that. They want to be over there. Why you touch my child? Motherfucker, you shouldn't have left him with me.
Right. That's the thing too. If don't leave your kids with me if you're not okay with me disciplining them physically or verbally. Your kid don't need to be in my presence if I can't discipline them.
Big facts, because hey, listen, I will fuck your kid up, as Bernie Mac said. I will fuck him up. Don't come over here tearing up shit. Know what I'm saying?
Or you gotta come get them.
Just kidding. I ain't like that. Like I'm a softie when it comes to kids. So going back to what you said. So my thoughts on that is, so of course I've been in Michaela's life for a long time, and I have never physically disciplined her. Multiple reasons. Number one, I ain't gonna lie, she's a girl. That
I
makes
don't give
it.
a damn. I beat her hair.
I understand, but she's a girl, and that just, I don't know. Just she's a girl, so that spared her. But number two, of course, like you said, I knew number one that you'd kill her, but two, I didn't want what comes with the territory of if that happened.
Yeah.
Because if she was to tell her dad, which, I've never had no problems with her dad or anything like that, but he might feel some kind of way. I know me, I might feel some kind of way. I'm going to say fuck it. He going to say fuck it, and now it's a problem. Now we got to explain to the child why me and her real dad's beefing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I never went that route and chose not to go that route. And I also felt that I could get my point across to Michaela without physically touching her. But her being a girl helped her out a lot too. But let me ask you this, wife. Because I think it's a little more clear cut when they're already married and they're really a step parent. What do you think about when a boyfriend or girlfriend, they leave the child with a boyfriend or girlfriend and they're gone? Talk to me about that one.
I'm conflicted on that. Like, it depends on how long you been dating the girl. Like, if me and you wasn't together and you went and got a girlfriend and we had little kids, like, you can't have no new chick around my kid. I mean, not by herself. Like, I would want to know if she knew you shouldn't even be comfortable enough for her to know how she is, because there are some crazy people in this world that mistreat kids, and you can't take some broad off the street that you screwing and then decide you want to go hang out with your homeboys and leave your kid. No, if you supposed to be with your kid, you need to be with your kid. Now, if this is a stable relationship and you know the girl and she ain't never mistreated your kids, then yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have no problem with that. But some brand new chick, nah, I'm not okay with that.
I dig it. You bring up a great point where you say, like, know who you leaving your kids with in the first place. If it's some new ass chick, why the fuck would you even leave my kid with them?
Man, there's too many stories out where some girlfriend or boyfriend that killed somebody's kids. Man, that's some situations that I just killed them, done molested them, or done some fucked up shit to their kids. Man, that's just, your kids ain't something you can play with.
Shayelle in the house. Shayelle said, boyfriend or girlfriend, no. Call me, I'll whoop that ass. We know. Hey, we already know you will, Shayelle.
Hey, you got a lot of comments we need to go
Yeah, man, don't leave my daughter with some random nigga, period. I feel you on that,
Yeah.
Taryn.
Yeah.
That makes it different, too. I'm not saying like the boy, but when you leaving a baby girl,
Yeah.
especially with a dude, does that change the narrative than leaving a boy with a girl?
I mean, it shouldn't, but it does a little bit.
Hell yeah, that
because
changes
women
the
are
narrative.
fucked up too. But yes, you are overly protective of your girl. That's just the way that it is.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say that stuff don't happen to little boys, but for sure. But he said random nigga. So that's another good point because
But even if it ain't a random nigga, now that kind of brings it back to me for a
What?
girlfriend and boyfriend. I'm sorry. That would make it even tougher for the simple fact that, man, it's a girl, it's a baby girl. So should there be like an age, maybe 5? It's a baby girl. That does kind of, I don't know. That one's kind of hitting me. I know it should be way the same, but man, a baby girl. Of course, you don't want to leave your kid with any random nigga. But a baby girl, even if they ain't no random nigga, wouldn't that still be tough? Have your little girl around another dude like that?
no, not for me. If it ain't a random dude, no. If it's somebody you've been with for a long time and you know their character, then no. But a random dude, I mean, whether it's a little boy or a little girl, you shouldn't be leaving your kid with some rando.
I got you. And yeah, so I'm getting comments. Yeah, boys get molested too. So
Yeah.
I thank you for those comments. So you're
By
right.
men and women.
Yeah.
So the world just fucked up. Like the
Yeah.
stuff that we used to think, oh, there's no way this gonna happen. No, you can't put nothing past nobody.
Hey, guess what's gonna happen if I find out that happened to one of my kids? Bow, bow, bow. Hit the gunshots. You know what I'm saying? Hit the gunshot. I just wanted to press the button.
I figured that.
But no, yeah. So
You need to go through them comments because we got some good comments going on.
yeah, no, I read it. Young boys have been molested. So many little girls get molested by the boyfriend. That's so true.
Yeah.
Random, less than 6 months. I like that definition, Terrence. Going to jail, man. Like it's a lot, dude. Like you don't know who you leaving your kid with. So I think it can be done the right way if you've done your homework on whoever you're leaving them with. Just because your significant other good for you don't mean they good for the kid.
That's right.
And that brings up another point. Like, if y'all just casually dating and y'all fucking and you getting your nut in 3 minutes and she mad because she ain't got her nut, you shouldn't be leaving your child with them anyway.
That's true.
You shouldn't be leaving them with it anyway.
Yeah.
So,
That shouldn't, everybody that you date should meet your kids.
facts.
Everybody that you fuck should meet your kids.
Facts. Because you know it's just a one night stand. Why they babysitting your kid?
Right.
Ratchet ass
Kitty Boo
bitch.
called out that y'all have to discuss up front discipline. Like y'all, and that's a good point because if you just randomly come out and start whipping my kid, then we're gonna have a problem.
Facts.
Cause who told you you can do that?
Facts.
Who told you you can do that?
Tisha says if they ain't good for the kids, they ain't good for you.
Period.
Facts. Which brings up my next point. You know, kids can fuck up a relationship between two. And that's some serious shit. Like, they gotta be able to get along with your whatever, boyfriend, girlfriend, or parents, because if y'all have a difference of opinion on how you're gonna discipline kids, because, you know, some women, some men, they're okay with their kids running around, jumping on furniture and all that shit. I'm never gonna be okay with that shit. So if that's what you letting your kids do, we not gonna work. Cause I'm gonna have to say something. Like, get your motherfucking kid before I put him in the headlock and DDT his ass on the cement. That's not gonna work for me. I gotta have some discipline. I've been brought up with discipline. And so then, and I'm not saying if your kid ain't brought up that way that is wrong.
Yeah.
Right? But then on the flip side, you have somebody where they're a little more lenient and things of that nature. And I think we kind of went through that a little bit. I think it's just, you got to be able to, communication is going to be key.
Yep.
Communication is key. Steph, people have to be careful who they let their kids around. Shouldn't be rushing to introducing the kids to someone that may not be there for facts. The impacts of the kids, emotionally, especially if you don't talk about the type of family dynamic they are striving for. There's, all facts. All facts. All facts. So I like what you were saying there, Steph. So, man, so what do you think? How many relationship? Well, put it this way. Let's go back to me and you. Let's get personal. If me, you, and Michaela couldn't get along, will we still be here?
Probably not. I mean, she was my number one priority, and so if we couldn't have figured out a way to make it work, we wouldn't have. We wouldn't like if you was mistreating her. That she's an extension of me, and so if you was mistreating her, then you mistreat me.
Well, not mistreating her. I said not getting along. So here's the difference. You know, there are some kids, believe it or not, that are like unruly. Right?
Yeah.
Because they don't get fucked up like we used to get fucked up.
Yeah.
Go get your own switch type shit.
Yeah.
Right? So
my answer's still no.
Yeah, but man, so you would have been willing to be single for the rest of your life or until she became 18 because she was the problem and couldn't get along with anybody.
If my child is a problem, that's something that I'm gonna address. You said if y'all just couldn't get along. When it comes to a kid and adult relationship, I feel like the adult is responsible for making sure that relationship works, because a kid, you have to train up a child the way that you want them to go, right? And so if so let's just use Michaela as an example. If she's not used to having a man in her life, you have to be patient and teach her. Allow her to get used to you. But if you're not willing to put in the effort, I'm damn sure not gonna like uproot my child. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if she was an unruly kid, yeah, that's something that I need to address.
And that's what I mean, like, because here's the thing. I have heard step parents have been great to the kid. Mm-hmm. But the kid was just unruly and maybe had some other demons. But treated the step parent like shit.
So what does the biological parent do? What in those scenarios? What does the biological parent do?
But just because you fucked them up, that just
I
fucking
ain't
your
saying
child.
just fucking them up.
Well, I mean, even if you have that talk with them and do everything that you can, that doesn't necessarily mean that's gonna change the child's outtake.
So here's what I'm gonna say. In a situation like that, the child is probably fucked up to the parent and the step parent. And so then you have the right as a step parent. I can't walk away from my child. I don't have a choice. I raise that motherfucker. I gotta raise that motherfucker till they're 18. You have a choice. If you say, you know what, this shit too much for me, like, hey, it's been real, but I'm out. That is your choice. That boils down to, is our relationship worth the strife that this child is causing? Yes or no?
So again, I ask you, yes or no? Would you have been willing to be single until Michaela turned 18? Or
I already said yes.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, I said that though. You want to listen to me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Shut up.
Well, I did answer that.
Hey, so let me ask y'all, ladies, gentlemen, if your child just wasn't gonna get along with any other significant other, would you have been willing to set that relationship to the side until that kid was 18? Or would you have just had to keep fucking that child up and then getting through it, or just not bringing the child around the person? But that's gonna be hard
there's
to
alternatives.
do for 18 years.
Yeah, it's hard to do for 18 years, and not a lot of people are willing to do that.
Yeah, because that'd be a long time. And here's the thing, I wouldn't have forced it upon you to make me be in your child's life. I wouldn't have forced it. You know, some guys for some reason feel like, oh well, I can't meet your kids. I wouldn't have forced that, because that ain't, my.
If dudes come on too strong like that should make your red flags go off. Like that's a little strange. When we starting to date, like if we've been dating for like a year or something, and you still ain't met my kids, then I'm like, okay, you should be one if you just a booty call, or if I'm really trying to make you my boyfriend.
But even then, because you don't know you gotta. I think it goes back to communication, because I don't think you could put a time on it, because children in different age groups are gonna react different.
True.
Like when you're dealing with little kids, it's a little bit easier. Yeah, got somebody to play with. But when the motherfuckers get 16, 17, and bigger than your boyfriend, then it can become an issue because hell, now you might have physical altercation. So I think the age group and all those things play a factor when
I think there's still your relationship should be at a certain point before they meet your kids. Period.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm just talking about. I was saying that a year you can't put a timetable on it. I'm saying a year might still be too short. Honestly.
Yeah. You gotta judge by your relationship. What the people saying? I can't see the comments, so you gotta.
Yeah, I told you to set your damn iPad up.
Don't.
Hey, you want to fight? Oh, look at this fly ass North Carolina. I got this for Christmas. Oh man, my baby took care of me. So let me go back. My kids already told me they not going to like anyone I date. Hey,
who said that? Is that Mel? But okay, how old are Kedra kids?
21 and 14.
Well.
So and you know what? Kedra is a stand-up young lady.
Yeah.
And I already know she ain't going.
Right.
Period. So, hey, it also depends on if you have an asshole for a biological parent who is bad mouthing the step parent to the now that happens.
Read that comment out.
Man, comment by Steph, great comment. It also depends on if you have an asshole for a biological parent who is bad mouthing the step parent to the kids. Too many adults make adult issues a kid's responsibility. Golly. Golly. Hey!
Yeah.
She smacked that comment.
Yeah. That's really
she smacked
and
that.
And unfortunately, that shit happens way too
often.
often.
I know it's happening.
Way too often.
I know that's happening. Oh my gosh, she smacked that comment. So, good comment. So, what do you do there? How do you handle that?
I'm not mature enough to not address it with the biological parent. Like, you talking shit to your kid about me. I mean, if it's true, it's true, but if it's wrong,
either way, that ain't a conversation.
I think I would let you try to handle it first because, again, we need to try to have a peaceful co-parenting relationship. But I wouldn't badmouth the other parent, whether it's the mother of my stepchild or the biological father of my daughter. I just don't believe that you should badmouth the other in front of the kids. Now I'm gonna talk shit. I'm gonna talk my shit, but that's gonna be between me and you, pillow talking and shit. But your kid, you shouldn't. Yes, you do.
No, no, I don't pillow talk.
Okay.
I'm one of them real.
What you call it?
You know what I'm saying?
What you call them? We be in the bed talking. No.
That's what I call it.
No.
When we in the bed.
Okay. Anyway.
Tearing that ass up.
You done made me forget I was finna say.
Yep. Hey, Elo, the topic today is, do you feel that step parents or step girlfriend or boyfriend have the right to discipline your child in a physical manner? Or, just discipline them, period. Getting beat up.
Please don't laugh at him.
Getting that ass toe out.
You know what? That's another topic for another day.
Tear that ass up. Talk to him, Terrence. My guy. Hey, G don't want these problems.
Boy.
Listen, I will fuck her kid up and then fuck her. You did.
But you just said you never whooped Michaela.
I know, but I gotta.
Oh, you just on here talking shit. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
Yep. So I like what Ms. Buchanan said. Depends on the dynamic of the relationship.
Yeah.
Those are facts. Like, I gotta be able to 1,000% trust you. And I'm gonna tell you what. If we get to that point where I'm trusting you around my kids, and I know I can leave you around my kids, so I can go shake it at the club, or go to the gym with my homeboys. And I know you're going to take care of my kid the way that you take care of your kid. Mm-hmm. Now we progressing.
Yeah.
Now we progressing.
That's big shit.
But let me ask you this. That deprives another question. Is it easier when both of y'all have kids? or because, or if you're dating somebody that doesn't have kids, because they might not understand the discipline part and things of that nature. So that brings up another good point.
I mean, I personally don't know because my only serious relationship has been with somebody who has kids, but I would imagine that it does make it tougher because if I'm coming to a situation where I'm a female and I don't have any kids, but my boyfriend got kids, I'm not used to having to have those kind of responsibilities, and that could be draining on a person. Like you really have to form that bond and that love for a kid. I wouldn't even say love them exactly how you would love your own, but have some type of love for the kid to be able to withstand crying nights and temper tantrums and all the shit that comes along with having kids. Like, you can't go out every night. Y'all might have to have date night inside. It might be a family night instead of a date night, and that's a sacrifice that not all childless people are willing to make.
No, that's big facts. Like, so you're saying, what you're telling me is it does change the dynamic when we're talking about the main topic. If it's okay for somebody else to discipline, if that other person doesn't have child, would you be a little more standoffish in that if they were to discipline your child, because they ain't got no children, they don't know how to whoop nobody's child?
Yeah, I would probably look at it with
like, you got to go to an ass whooping class before you can whoop somebody's ass.
I would probably look at it with a higher degree of criticism, because that's like a new parent. That's like giving a new parent their child when they 6 months or a year or 3 years old. Like, you don't have that time to build up that patience. And so if you whooping my child out of frustration, I don't give a fuck how long we've been together, or if you do got kids, you whooping my child out of frustration, we're going to have a problem.
You don't want no problem. So Tisha says parents shouldn't badmouth each other in front of the kids. That's
Right.
why kids bad as hell. They're too grown for being told all their problems. Big facts.
Right. You putting grown people problems on your kids.
Man, you know, back in the day, you couldn't even be in the room with a
Hell
grown
no.
kid. My mama will fuck you up.
Yeah.
And my mama don't even curse, but she could beat the hell out of me. Real talk. She was good at it. Kids,
Well, my mama cursed and whooped, so.
Kid, I feel if they stepped up as a parent and built that kind of bond,
Yes.
if not, hell to the no. And you're
Yep.
right. You step up, you build that bond, and you beat that ass.
You gotta earn that right. You can't just come in day one, because you drinking up the kids, drinking up they goddamn
Like Capri
squeezes
Suns,
and shit,
I tear
eating
them
their
up.
snacks, and then that all of a sudden give you the right to whoop them. Hell no.
I dig it.
You gotta have some skin in the game.
I wouldn't whoop a female, but if it's my stepson and I'm doing everything for him like I'm his father, I'm going to discipline them and every kid in the house. Nope, I agree. And that's what I said earlier.
But that's another topic. Men, why won't men whoop daughters? They bad too.
Yeah, that's
little
what
girls need their ass whooped.
So whoop their ass.
You can give them a little pow. You ain't gotta whoop them like you whoop your son, but you can discipline them. Give them a little
That's
tap.
what we got y'all
My daddy
for.
never whooped me. Not one time.
See, that's what I'm saying. So that
And look how it turned out.
Crazy than a motherfucker. You need your ass whooped.
Shut up.
Elo say, oh, that was Elo. You never really know a person's true intentions. You can only really trust your spouse and then leave your kid alone with them and they hurt your child. Big facts. Because you're going to feel shitty if you leave your child with a boyfriend or girlfriend.
Could you imagine?
Man.
Could you imagine?
I'm going to tell you what. Do something to my child. We coming.
Because the parents gonna beat themselves up enough, but then you got to deal with your side of the family. You got to deal with the baby mama or baby daddy side of the family, because you you entrusted. I'm seeing the replay. It's a delay. Something's wrong with you.
I feel invincible. It's 100 niggas in the spot.
Okay.
Hey, there's a fine line between discipline and abuse. You abuse my kid, we're throwing hands, period. Steph, I'm scared of you. Miss Buchanan. Yep, that's exactly why I say it depends on the relationship, the dynamic of the relationship.
Yep.
It's a thin line between the two these days. Big facts.
Yeah.
Jessia, because of the stigma. Facts. They need their ass beat. Facts.
They do.
Girls crying wolf and being vindictive. Hey, very.
So that's
Yeah. You gotta be careful, especially if it ain't your child.
right.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Nowadays kids be hurt. you took away their internet access than a butt whipping. You know what? That is cut the Wi-Fi off. Hey, I remember when I cut the Wi-Fi off for Malachi and Michaela, and they were down here at the modem trying to see what was going on. Hey, I was upstairs dying. Get y'all shit together. Know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't care if a boy or girl. Oh, we know, Tisha, you beat everybody ass. We know you. Hey, my sister.
Hey, she don't fuck with kid it is.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now, Natisha Marie Jordan. If you leave your kids with Natisha Marie Jordan, she will fuck your kid up. I'm telling you right now. Don't leave them with her if you don't want your kid fucked up. Especially if they bad. Natisha will beat your kid. Listen, 3 months and below. She don't give a fuck.
3 months and above.
Above.
Yes.
No, below.
No.
Oh, well, yeah. No, well, you know what? I think she beat Mimi at 2 months. I'm just playing. My sister.
Get out here, the Child Protective Service is going to be knocking at your sister down.
Right. And then I'm about to bond out of jail because I said the shit. Yeah. I treat all kids like they my own. Yeah, no, yes. you really do a good job with that. I was just, joking with that. But yeah, man. So these are serious topics, though. All joking aside, as we begin to wrap this up, you have to that's serious stuff. Like, a relationship is not going to work if you can't get along with their child.
Right.
And discipline is a part of it.
It is.
It is a huge part of it. So y'all better work that shit out. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. Yeah.
Talk about it and talk about it early.
Talk about it.
And don't be forced. So that's another thing I say. Don't be forced into a role that you ain't ready for. Because I've seen quite often where I'm just gonna say from a woman's perspective, where a woman wants her boyfriend to step up and be the daddy role. But if you ain't ready to be that daddy role, hey, I ain't ready to be that daddy role. You got to speak up and say, I ain't ready for it.
You think he gonna say that if you got some good pussy? No.
He need to, because that's gonna get you in some shit. You gonna wake up and be like, what the fuck just happened to my life?
You're gonna wake up and be like, God damn, she fucking shot me. So is good
pussy the answer to everything? Can that be our next topic? Because that seems to be.
Listen. You want it. You want this sugar shit. I'm giving it to you raw and uncut.
So that's what you're saying. Good pussy is the answer for everything. Niggas be willing to be put up with be abused, have other people kids done on them before they ready, dealing with a broke bitch who ain't got no good.
Obviously, good dick is.
What?
Got the nigga using your car and nigga sitting at home playing your Xbox, using your internet, eating your kids' snack, and you done left your kids with him because he beat that thing up.
I don't know that it's always good dick. I think that it's part of that is not wanting to be alone. Next topic.
Anyways. All right, so last but not least, as we close out, good pussy make you do dumb shit. Oh. Talk to him, Elo. My guy. Hey, but before we close it out, so consensus, throw it in the chat real quick, real fast, flood the chat. What you think? Can a step parent, step girlfriend, or boyfriend, and I know there's variables, but yes or no, should they be able to discipline your child physically? Yes or no? Throw them in the chat. 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 Throw them in the chat.
Does it depend? Is that an answer?
If it depends.
That's my answer.
It depends.
It depends on the situation. Yep.
Yeah, I'm seeing all these years. I like y'all, but see, these is old school people. I like these old school people. See, these young people would have been in the chat. No, don't touch my child. And don't leave that motherfucker with me. Don't leave him with me. Jumping on my couch, sit your ass down.
You ain't whipping no goddamn body.
Who?
You ain't whipping nobody.
So I ain't whipping nobody kids?
No.
So I don't. My nephew.
Who kids you don't whoop? Besides your own, who kids you don't whoop?
Well,
exactly.
I physically abused your nephew.
Now you wrestle with him until he start crying. That's not a whooping. That's confusing shit.
Wrestle with that. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Man, this is a serious topic. That's why we wanted to log in a little bit early, man, because this is super serious. And I really want people to because I've seen relationships go south. I've seen people go to jail. I'm like, this is it. You said it earlier, and you're a wise lady. You got to get that out in the open early. Don't wait till y'all done got invested and all that. That needs to be discussed status major.
Yeah, Natona also said that. I think that's the general consensus is we need to talk about it.
Cool bean. All right, so we about to wrap this up. So we about to go down to the birthday venue because your boy birthday is January 1st, New Year's Day. Capricorn's in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all psycho motherfuckers. But
Hey, let me tell you about Capricorns.
y'all crazy.
We end the year
Y'all bipolar.
and we start the year.
And y'all bipolar.
We the alphas and the omegas. And when you got a husband that's born January the 1st to start the new year, that's a blessing to you.
It's a blessing to me.
Yes.
No, it ain't no blessing to me. It's stress on my pocket, nigga. You right after Christmas.
That's a blessing. So we about to go down to the venue, man. All who know, pull up tomorrow. Bottles on Deanna, cause she balling. She my motherfucking sugar mama.
Bottles of water, guys. Christmas broke me. I got your water though.
Bottles on Deanna. All the hookahs on Deanna. The wine we popping Chrissy shit. Panobies, turn the fuck up.
Y'all better drink this Bel Air. Ain't got no damn Christmas money. Better drink the Bel Air.
Alright, man, but now, all joking aside, episode 4. I thought this was a great topic. Guys, all joking aside, we gotta get one of y'all on the show. Y'all can pull up. We got extra cameras, extra mics, and we don't have roaches. We don't.
Oh my god.
And my baby might even feed you. And she can actually cook. But we don't have roaches. You can look through the house. Go through the medicine cabinet. No roach is gonna fall out. Pull up.
I can't stand you.
Pull up, man. We need y'all on these shows.
Yes.
Pull up. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. All right, so my final comments is take care of your kids. Love your kids. Love your significant other. Make it work. Final comments to the OG.
Same. Communicate. All that good shit.
All right, cool. Titan fans, if you about to watch the Titans game, don't watch it. We out.